on. Thank you. That was the very first thing I had on my list. Remind Megan to record it. And in fact, Megan, can you make me a host so I can share a screen? I don't know how to do that. So do you know how? It's just a quick screen share. Oh, I have it. It's there. Perfect. Awesome. All righty. Well, welcome everybody. We're so excited you're here. We are here because we never want finances to be a reason why you need to either discontinue your health journey or really or ever have to worry about how to pay for them. And honestly, with the state of life right now, we want a recession-proof for your finances because everybody's thinking about that. We want to make sure that this is something you don't have to worry about. So quickly introduce myself. I feel like I pretty much know everybody here, but I haven't met everybody. So I will really quickly introduce myself. My name is Karel Murray. Maybe you don't know, but I was actually a former hygienist, just like Megan here, for over 20 years. And my career ended quickly because of an injury. But I am so happy I'm here now. I'm a mom of 2 teens. Billy is 15. He'll be 16 next month. And Kara just turned 18. And my husband, John, we've been married for 19 years. And honestly, I really kept it a secret when I started sharing Plexus. I was really looking just to help myself and I didn't want to tell anybody, but I started seeing something different when I saw a few of my friends started going, why are you looking different? Like, what's different with you? And I shared it with them. And once I decided, I literally have never paid out of pocket for my products. And once my husband finally decided about a year, maybe 2 years later to get rid of my migraines, also those are paid for. And the rest is honestly history for the last 5.5 years. So the 3 of us are running this for the next 3 weeks. So today we're trying to keep them always under 30 minutes. So I know you have busy lives. Everybody's busy. So I'm doing week 1 and then week 2 is, I can't remember who's doing who's which. So how about we have Jen introduce herself. Where's Jen? Jen, is she here? Oh, there she is. Jen, can you just do a little introduction of you?
Absolutely. Sorry, guys. I was trying to set up my earbuds and I couldn't. So can we get everybody to mute real quick?
We got Alicia needs to mute. And I think that might be the last. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
All right, so my name is Jen Parmer. I'm from Chatham, Ontario. I am an Emerald Ambassador, just like Karel and Megan here. And so I've been using the products now. Well, so I'm a mom. I used to be a nurse, then I was a nanny. And I actually started using these products 5 years ago when I was having health issues. And so I didn't share right off the bat. I wish I did. Well, actually I did, but then I kind of I wasn't really ready. And when I was at risk of being jobless, not last September, the September before, I really felt that this was an opportunity for me to expand. And so Karel helped me, Whitney helped me, they helped me make my first post and started sharing just my results with the products. And I shared with my sister, I shared with my cousin, and I shared with one of my friends. And it was like, we all were getting healthy together, and they started sharing and they started getting their products for free. So it's been amazing, and we want you to have this as well. So yeah, just a little bit about me.
Thank you. I love your story. And Megan.
My name is Megan McClenny. I'm from a really small town in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont, and I'm a dental hygienist also. And I was an eye roller and a skeptic. And when I started the products, I ordered retail because I wasn't getting roped into anything. Thank you very much. And I decided that I loved the products. I got great results. Then I quit. I was a quitter. So don't give up on your quitters. And then I came back to it. You were a quitter too, Karel? I didn't know that. And then I came back to it. Thank God, because my husband asked me to, because he saw such a difference in me. And we were single income military family. I was literally using WIC coupons at the grocery store, and I felt guilty spending the money on myself. So I thought, well, it would be nice to not get these products covered, to get these products covered and not have to pay for them out of pocket. So I started posting. That was my goal. I wanted to help a few people, and it mushroomed. And so I just know that nobody has to come out of pocket. It doesn't matter whether you're from a big town or a small town. I think it's actually an asset if you're from a small town, because everybody knows if you're a straight shooter, to put it nicely, then they can believe you, and they're willing to try it. So anyway, it's been a real joy and a pleasure to get to hear all the ways that this is helping people. I mean, like, truly fascinating. And so it has become, at first it was my mission. I was all product focused. I want everybody to feel better, and I still want everybody to feel better. But now that I've been able to leave my dental hygiene job and replace that income and be more present for my family, I want that for everybody. If you want that, if you're here just because you want to get your products covered, then we want to meet you where you're at and we want to help you with that. But if you want more, then you should know that you're entirely capable of doing it.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to ask my friends, Jen or Megan, maybe both of you, so we can confirm, make sure you got everybody there. Can you write a list of everybody that's here, or even just take a screenshot? And whoever is iPhone, can you type in the chat your name? There's an iPhone, and there's an Ashley with no last name and a Courtney with no last name. And I hope we know who Alicia Nicole V is.
Ashley's my girl.
Okay, Ashley Anderson, right? So write it down.
And Tanya is
okay, right, put them in the chat just so we have the list there. And then Angie, even if you can share your last name, that would be super helpful. And there's an iPad, but I know that is Gabriella there. So we have that. Alrighty, super helpful. Alrighty, because I have something at the end that I haven't even discussed with the other ladies, but I wanted to make sure I had that list there. So anyway, so how can this help? This system was literally created to make all this possible, all the things that we talked about. Either whether you'd rather just have a one-time boost in income to cover your initial investment, or whether you want to pay for your products each and every month, or do you want to earn $200, $500, $1,000 every month, or really the choice is yours, how far you want to go. And this is what I wanted to share. I'm sure most people have seen this, but this is the most up to date. I just have to do a little quick screen share here quickly. Okay. Can you see the screen there? Give me a little head nod if you see it. Do you see that? No, I hit screen share.
1 second, let me make you the host.
There we go.
Hang on. I'm not the most techie, so that you
yeah,
don't
I can't
really
remember where it is.
You don't have to
make her co-host. Make her a co-host. You don't have to make
but
her
underwear.
Okay, there we go.
Under WHERE, not underwear.
It's allowing me to like put you in the waiting room or remove you or report you.
Well, you know what? I will just drop it in our chat after.
Okay.
Can you go to participants? And when you go to participants,
oh yeah, Carol knows
click
this
on
stuff.
her and
Yep.
then the 3 dots and say make co-host.
There you go. Carol knows this stuff. She always helps me.
I do it all the time at work.
No, it's giving me those options that I told you about. I'm on participants and I see mute or more. And so when I click on more, oh, make host.
There we
Okay.
go. Awesome.
Don't make
And
her
something
host,
went,
make her
"Whoop,"
co-host.
So I must have happened.
We're going to go.
Alrighty. There we go. Share. There we go. All righty. So can you see the average monthly incomes? Have you seen this? This is the one that we find to be, everybody sees it? Give me a little head nod. Okay, this is the one that we found. We found that some of the other numbers were a little skewed because there were some people making massive amounts and that was really throwing the numbers off. So this is really quite accurate and pretty what we would expect there. So just take a quick little note and take a look to see what you would be, what you would like to be earning each month. Like everybody has a number in their head. And I will tell you, everybody in the beginning keeps it secret. And just for shits and giggles, how about everybody pop in the bottom? I said a bad word. Everybody comment what rank you would like to, like based on rank, what you would like to see there. Alrighty, so I can stop sharing that now. There we go. Okay. Yes. So Okay,
I want to scroll down.
there
Of
we
your
go.
phone.
Are we
Hold
done
on to
screen
it,
sharing
just
there
logo.
now? We
Hold
have,
on to it.
Whitney's gonna mute herself.
Hey, can you
Scroll down to
mute?
electric.
Yeah. We got the guys talking in the background. There we go. Awesome, awesome. All righty. So our goal here really is to help you to fast start through the referral program. And that's really the best way to make income really, really fast. We want it, it is, and we want it to be simple. We don't want it to be pushy or salesy because that's what makes us all uncomfortable. And we don't want it to be time consuming. And we really want it to be fun and enjoyable. And I will tell you, it is so rewarding when you start seeing that you're helping people you know. You can start earning money quickly and abundantly. And this month you can even earn an iPad. I've helped people at the middle of the month before the end of the month to easily sponsor 8, 9, 10 just through engagement. So we have found that with accountability partners. It's Whitney, it's like just drop the little, can you hit the mute? Oh, wait a minute, I can mute you. I'll mute
You're the
you.
host. Yeah, you can mute.
There we go. Okay, we did it. We got you. We got you, girl. All right. I called you girl. I hate when I say that. Anyway, we found that when you have accounting partners and you're doing that with friends, you're going to have way more fun. You'll actually inspire each other and you'll be way more successful. And like I said, you'll get your products paid for. So if you had 3 friends and you're new to this and it's your first time sharing it, you're going to earn like $300 US or 400 Canadian. So just imagine a line of products that really can benefit everyone, all ages, all genders, all walks of life. I've actually been in this industry for over 20 years. And the truth is, honestly, most companies are focused kind of on one group of people. This is focused on everywhere. Gut health is really where it's at. It's not a fad. It's not a fad. It's not a fad. It's really not even a splurge. It's but really a necessity. So our very first step to do, did everyone have a chance to drop a 1 if you've had a chance to actually watch the first 2 videos in the group? Did everybody get added to the group? Did everybody give me a nod? If you were not added to the group, can you put a 2 if you were not added to our Get Your Products Paid For group, and we will make sure that you get put in there. I'm letting Jen and Megan be my recorders, so you'll catch that if you see that. So anybody's not in there. And even if you watch this after, but we're kind of going over everything, there is the 2. Perfect. Terrell, I have added you, I thought, or I think we just added you the last minute there. So I'll make sure you're added. So anyways, I'm going to stop reading all those. The very first thing we do, and even if it's been a while since you've shared, it's time to do another shout out post or an update post. And I was going to talk about all the posts and I went, you know what, they're all in that group and I will just do a tag at everyone. Or actually, if you even have this list of people, I will tag you all in the list where we have on the step 1, where it has the suggestions. So what you want to do is you really just don't want to overthink it. Go ahead and edit it to sound like you, but don't change it so much that it loses its basic feeling. Okay. Short and sweet is best. Really, we start getting, and people want to just tell their whole health story, but your friends and family that are seeing that probably most know it. And if it gets a little too long, sometimes you lose your audience. So try to keep it pretty close to some of those suggestions we have there. Talk about why you're excited and also be vulnerable. People like to see the truth, see your story, and you may inspire somebody. Often people say to me, I'm really nervous to tell what's going on. What if you had something? I'm going to just use PCOS as an example. What if you had PCOS and you shared you had PCOS and you're hoping to get some benefits from that, or you found benefits from that and you help somebody else when I have PCOS, and like, how good does that feel to know you've helped some? So be vulnerable. Then we want you to post a picture, a selfie off your phone. But please, 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 cute little pink drink, or just a cute little picture, you and your, I always say you and your dog, but avoid taking pictures of products. Everybody wants to take a picture of the new triplex and look at it. It looks, or don't use a corporate graphic, don't use that. It tends to look salesy and it turns people off. They're like, oh, they're trying to sell me something, right? So they've proven that is way more engagement if you actually post a picture of yourself. One other thing is never share your referral link in your post. Super important there, okay? Again, we don't want to look salesy. We wanted this to be something that catches people's attention. Then we ask you to make your post public. If you're not sure how, your sponsor can show you or one of us can show you, but it's really simple. You just drop, there's like a little button and you drop it down and change your, you can either be public or private, but do move it to public and let your sponsor know when you've posted it, and even tag us. We will make sure to get your post boosted. We'll all share a blurb about a little bit of our experience, and it will add credibility to see different things that other people have dealt with. The real goal of your first post is to create curiosity. Do not give all the people all the info that they're watching. Some will comment, but many are just going to keep watching you. So don't feel bad if you don't get 14 people going, what's this? I want to do that. It's not going to happen, but people will start watching. So the next thing is immediately after your post is step 2. And here's the good news. We're totally going to help do the talking for you. Okay. So you don't need to have a testimonial. You don't need to know everything about all the products. The 3 of us, and most likely your sponsors, have quite a bit of knowledge, have been doing this for quite a while. And we're here to answer all the questions in a very methodical. We have a very nice kind of flow that keeps it really simple and answers all the questions and gets kind of to the point. I remember in the past, my conversations went on and on and on because I didn't really know where to go, but we have a nice methodical system there. So anyone who comments, you're gonna say, yay, thank you so much. I'll send you a comment. Or you'll also get a lot of private messages. That's very normal. Some people don't comment, they just automatically go message you. And if they message you or if they comment, just send a thank you so much for reaching out, or thank you so much. If they comment, just say thanks so much. I'll send you a PM. And let them know that you're so excited about your products. And they then say something like this. You're going to say, hey, so-and-so, would it be okay if I loop my friend Karel, Jen, or Megan, whoever, in to help with your questions? She's really sweet and she has a ton of experience, and I'm really new and I'm still learning, and I want to make sure you get the best info and recommendations. Does that sound good? My favorite line is, does that sound good? Almost everybody says yes. I find if you say yes or no, or kind of people kind of like, oh, I don't know, but I always say, I always say sound good, they'll always say sure. And I will say almost everybody says yes. And then just go ahead and open up a 3-way chat with your sponsor and you and your friend, and just give a quick introduction. Hey, Megan, this is my friend Sarah. We've been friends since grade school. She has some questions about Plexus. Can you help her? Just something like that. It looks creepy if you just open up the chat and then want us to jump in. So a little introduction goes a long way. It lets us know that we all kind of know each other. We always introduce ourselves too, but if you can do a little introduction, that really, really helps. Couple reminders. I just want to let you know, and I haven't even told Jen and Megan this, but this came up to me when I was writing this. I'm actually going to create a group chat. Okay. So it's only for people who are on the calls. So that's why I had the list. We'll create that group chat, and anybody who watches this recording, please message us, message your sponsor so we can add you to that group chat. Okay. We realize that everybody has got funny schedules and everything's going on. So we want to be respectful of the people that are listening to recordings. And in that chat, this is where we're going to have, I'm going to actually post I think we have 3 videos on how to earn, and a little bit about our comp plan. We don't want to complicate it and give details, but it'll give you the basic gist of how everything works. And we're also going to be able to help you with your verbiage. So if you're like, I don't know about my post, can you look it over? And we will totally help each other. And also, once you have posts, please put your post in there so we can all help each other and boost each other's posts. Does that sound good? Is everybody good with that?
I have a question.
Yes.
I am in another Get Your Products Paid For, but I saw this one and I thought, you know what? I just want to watch it, see if you guys say anything different or kind of refresh my mind.
Okay.
So I didn't sign up to be added. I'm assuming I shouldn't because I don't want to be into.
Who's your upline? Who's your sponsor?
Stacy Port.
Oh, Stacy Port. Okay. Megan, can you just add Tammy to the group?
So I
Jen,
mean,
or whoever. Yeah.
I just thought.
Yeah. Is it the same one that's with the Wellness Warriors?
Yeah,
I think that's what this is from. That's the group.
I think you're probably in the same one, Tammy. But
Yeah.
I can tag you in in one of the posts, and then you'll know that you're in the same one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same one if it's Stacy.
I know I've been doing her group meetings, like we have some on Thursday nights, but
Yeah.
tonight I just happened to get home and I thought, I'm just gonna look for fresh ideas and
And honestly, we're just talking about what's in there. We're just giving our kind of 2 cents of it and just kind of breaking it down a little bit more. Because sometimes you watch a video and you're like, I don't really know. But you're also going to get the support and training. And yes, actually, Stacy, this is the same group. This is the same group as Stacy's because I did see her post today.
Can I just interject about the three-way chats, Carol, because I had never done network marketing before, and I had a lot of preconceived notions about it. And so when I first started sharing and Whitney was mentoring me and she was like, loop me in a chat, I remember really resisting it and not wanting to loop my people in a chat. And it wasn't you too, Jen. Okay, good. It wasn't just me. So if that is something that you're feeling, then I want you to know that it's normal. Number one, you don't have to know all the answers, even if you're an emerald. Sometimes I loop in one of these ladies because I know they've got, like, Carol's my acid reflux girl. I didn't have acid reflux, but if I need some third-party validation on that, I won't hesitate to have her in on a chat. But my preconceived notions, just to back up a little bit, my preconceived notion was like, oh no, they're going to think I'm bringing in this high pressure salesperson to run the numbers like we're buying a car. And that was my feeling around it. And so I really resisted it. And the first time that I sent that verbiage, and I was terrified to send that verbiage to somebody like, hey, this is my friend Whitney, and she's, gonna whatever. And the person said, sure. I was like, oh, she said, yes. Oh my God. Now what do I do? Like, so that was my head trash. Don't put that on somebody else. Like, don't deny them that gift of getting third-party validation because you're afraid of sounding salesy. It's a gift that you're giving them to help them get more information. So anyway, I just wanted to add that because I know that was
That is
real
awesome.
hang up for me.
Exactly. And you'll find that you'll never, if you've never shared before or created a three-way chat, you will find you will never get a high pressure sales. We're all about here. Tell me what's going on. We'll dig a little bit more often for a few more questions. Because sometimes for me, honestly, I always laugh about this now. I didn't give Whitney all my information because I thought that the more problems I had, the more expensive it was going to be. So I only gave her a little bit of my information that was going on, but I didn't give her all the information. So sometimes that's what we're doing. We're pulling out a little bit more. I hear sometimes when people say, oh, I have this. And I'm like, okay. And do you have this? No, nothing. And I'm like, something's going on. So I will start digging just a little bit more, but there's only usually one more step to dig. So I just thought I would add that there too. So one little thing I will post right now, because this always comes up because we have a group chat and I know this is going to be quite a few people, and people hate notifications and want to leave group chats. I'm one of them if there's too much information. So because of that, we don't want endless notifications. So please only comment if you're actually answering something specific about a comment or you're asking a question. None of these like thumbs up, yay for you. As much as we love each other, we just want to keep that, the excess comments. Is everybody okay with that? Okay, agreeable. I think everybody kind of gets that. I know we all want to love on each other, but we just secretly know we're all loving on each other, okay? Without the comments, okay? I was trying to think of, we love sharing each other. Oh, no, and so yes, and if you are watching the recording, please message one of us, and we will make sure you're added to the chat there. I'm going to start with the people that are here that Jen and Megan have written a list for me. And one more reminder, tonight at 9:15 Eastern, 7:15 Mountain, 6:15 in your Arizona now, because they don't change times. But we do have our team new VIP event. If you have never been to a new VIP event, please go. Like if you've been doing this for a year and never been to one of the new VIP events, go. It's kind of fun. I think Whitney gives away presents and stuff. So go if you've never been before. I do invite you. There's Whitney smiling. I'm plugging you there, Whitney. And does everybody knows Whitney? I think yes, everybody here does. And so do jump on that at 9:15, 7:15 Mountain, 6:15 Pacific, and jump on in there if you got a chance there. We got a couple more minutes. Is there any more? I know Tammy had a question. Is there any more questions we might have? Anybody, go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question. Nadine? Oh, I just saw you unmuted.
Carol,
So-
we're gonna have the reportings in the Get Your Products Paid For group. Just wanted to clarify on that because I had a couple
I think
people
we're gonna
asking.
drop it in the group chat. Or, and then
Okay.
wouldn't that be the better place to put it? In the group chat? No, what do you guys think?
We could
Jen, Megan and I'll
also
talk
put
about
them,
this after.
yeah, I mean, we could also put them in the Get Your Products Paid For group, like in
Okay,
the.
let's do that.
you know, if we could do a
We'll just
post
go
and
week
go-
Yeah,
one,
that's fine.
week one. Okay. And we can always delete them later if we want later. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Perfect. We'll put it right in that group. That's a great idea. Any other questions? I'm just checking to see if anybody's unmuted that might have a question.
Can I just make a suggestion? I don't know if everyone is doing this already, but reach out to your VIPs who have been loving their products over the last year or 6 months. If you haven't reached out to them, go in your back office and just take a peek and say, oh my gosh, this person's been using it for 6 months. It's going to be scary to ask them, but it is so worth it. So just reach out to them and say, hey, do you want to get your products covered? Because we have this amazing group that's starting and you never know, like you never know. So I just want to encourage you guys to, you know, take a minute, take 15 minutes to just go through your back office and just jot down those names and reach out to them. And if they say no, then they say no.
Yeah.
No
That's the
doesn't
worst
mean
thing
no.
I can say. And some of us did not share from the beginning. It is easier if you share from the beginning, but
Much easier.
Yeah.
you know, like,
And if this goes well, we're hoping to run this again next month too. So even if you are like, okay, let me feel it out, then we will share with you some great ways to invite. If you're like, okay, I really like that, I'm going to add some more. And the people that you actually start, you can invite them to that so that you're always able to invite new VIPs to this. Do you like that idea?
love it. I would just
Awesome.
like to say, and maybe this is going to be on some of the later Zooms, but just post consistently and don't overthink your posts. Like, you know, when it dawns on you, like, oh my God, I haven't needed Claritin this year, post that. Like, that's huge for some people that are really struggling with their allergies, whatever it is. You know, like Michelle, I'm looking at Michelle Henderson right now. She's been out cross country skiing with her kids and she didn't have the energy to do that. And she's posting about it and it makes my heart sing. Like, post about those things because those are the things that are relatable to people. You don't have to have a laundry list of all of the changes that you've had, just that little win that dawns on you.
Awesome. Actually, that was in my list. I think I just skipped over it. People, that's what I was going to say. People are going to be, you're creating curiosity. People will start watching. So if you post once and then don't post again for 2 or 3 months, people will totally forget about it. They'll just assume you're not using it anymore. So that's why post anytime you have any kind of win, post it. So I often will say, oh my gosh, that's amazing. You need to share that. Share it. And if you're not sure how to say it, ask somebody and we'll totally help you. All righty, guys. So we are at our time. This was so great. I'm so happy we did this. And same time next week, next Wednesday, I'm actually going to be in Arizona. So I got to figure out that time. Actually, I think we're out to dinner with corporate at that time. So they just gave us our schedule. So we'll see. If I'm not there, it's because I'm eating steak and lobsters. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. And we will see you next week.
Thank you all.
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Okay, Megan, I'm stopping recording.